5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Mercury actual and blah 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 blah. Madness, new player who's really good. He's better than me. He wants me to test out a fleet that he's been beaten with by a very talented user. I'm waiting for an opponent now. I have 3 Valkyries down low and 1 Mercury up high. I've got 3 torpedoes that I can fire off and 2 PCMs. It's a pretty standard fleet, and I think I know how this player who should remain named something else. You can pick up his name from the name of my fleet, but I'm not going to speak his name because I'm not going to make accusations or speculations against another player without proof. But I think I figured out what his air strategy is, and if I do, and it's successful against anybody, that's fine. This match is done at Madness's request. He will be paying the price in the future of a co-op match side by side with me, so I make up for losing this match, which I probably will. But I'm going to give it my maximum effort and say hello to the YouTube people, Mr. Madness.
Yeah, hello. Hello to YouTube.
Yeah. On April 3rd, the ship video we did, the capabilities video, that was hilarious, the way we interrupted each other and you corrected my mistakes, and yeah. I think it's not gonna go viral, but I think people are gonna look at it because it's fun to watch. We have an interesting vibe going there. All right, so I don't know what his fleet is. He's looking for solutions to build the tank fleet. If I can actually hold him off and beat him with this fleet, then I won't feel so bad about losing to him. If I win the match, I won't make him play the co-op game. Is this map?
I will play co-op with you nevertheless, so no.
No, it's a fun experience, and I think it's worth it. And all right, let's see here. Control
need
V.
to find which one it was that I wanted to bring for this test. I'm not sure about my fleet. It's just testing, so yeah.
All right, my fleet's loaded. I watched a video last night when I wasn't ready. It was a World War II video. It was the 13th of November, the day before Admiral Ching Lee blew the crap out of a Japanese fleet and a Japanese battleship. I'm a Battlestar Galactica game here. I'm having trouble saying the word battleship. And what I noticed is that the previous day's battle, the admiral didn't give a battle plan. He had his ships in a long line, and what they said, he tried to cross the T, and the Japanese were coming at him in a straight line. He was the top of the T, but what they said is he didn't turn sharp enough to try and cross the T, and that's why he became intermingled with the Japanese fleet, and it was a bloodbath. It was 1,500 Americans killed. 1,000 wounded, 552 Japanese killed. Not too many wounded because
that's brutal.
It was a brutal battle, and it left basically Admiral Halsey with no carriers, and Ching Lee in the USS Washington with the USS South Dakota. It was quite a serious situation. So okay, I can see. Now the other question is how he plays this. So I'm going to try. What I want to do here. I don't know. It's reship. I wonder what the hell you're doing there, huh? Well, I don't know what his tactics are as far as ship movement goes. I don't know. I do know the Valkyrie.
Yeah, he played it, from my point of view, really aggressive. So he engaged early. Yeah.
All right, I can try and simulate that. That's not a problem.
Maybe we should have chosen a smaller map.
No, that's fine.
No problem. We can.
We'll get our fleets together. It'll be fine. I think that's a shitty shot. He doesn't fire missiles early often. He occasionally does if he thinks there's an advantage to it. But in general, what he does is he pops off. He times his torpedo shots to when his opponent's not ready for it. It's kind of interesting.
He was doing the first turn torpedoes, I would think, but it was a way smaller map. I think it was a refinery or so.
Yeah, we
spawned nose to nose.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we should be more specific next time. But okay.
Yeah, no problem. We can
I mean, this may become a legendary match if I can hold my own
make it work.
enough to occasionally not lose. That might be helpful. I mean, the big problem with the Mercury is it's very difficult to come up with because the Valkyrie has to go down. It's very weak armor on the bottom, and the Mercury has to go up. So you have to. I suppose it should have forward deployed, but either way, it's hard to play this. So you're going to control A.
He didn't went too much up with the Mercury. I climbed with my Heracles over his Mercury and killed it.
Oh.
But I paid for it.
Yeah, hard to know. I'm going to look at the weapons arcs on these ships, but it also depends on what your posture is, what the weapons are. Right now, I've got good overlapping weapons arcs. I have a feeling that the way he's successful with this is overlapping weapons arcs. The question is what part of the arc. The Mercury's got a pretty circular firing arc. The Valkyrie seems to favor broadsides. Oh, well,
I'm not sure about the Valkyrie. I tend to not use them that often. Maybe I should.
If you might learn something about how it operates.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always trying to avoid modern ships, but I'm using them a little bit more than before. But
like I said in the chat, if Mark 7 Vipers are really worth 3, I've heard people say 3 or 4 Mark II squadrons. I don't think it's 4. I've always thought it's 2.
Most people say it's just double.
Yeah, 2.5. But if it's worth 3, there's no way you can win against the Mercury, and that's the players playing poorly. But I did notice something. The tactics on one of these programs that analyzes the ships, they said the tactics you don't want to get the Valkyries too far in front of the Mercury, because they do better actually hanging back and scooping up stuff hammering stuff that the Mercury has already softened up. All right. I don't know what squadron arrangement is, but I'm going to. I don't think it's going to be one big. Well, let's try this. I remember he was doing some funky things with the squadrons at times. Let's do.
Mark 7s are 10.
Yeah.
And yeah, the hull points are 60 in total. So they are stronger than the Mark IIs per unit.
Yeah, but the invasion is a factor there. All right.
I'm not sure about the Mercury evasion right now. It must be at least 20, but it could be 25.
What, the boost? I think
the evasion.
I think the hangar boost is 20 or 25. I have to look at the site and see. All right, go.
I mean, most Battlestars have 20. This is standard value.
I don't understand why you're giving less boost to a ship that's thickly designed to carry the fighters. But obviously they just did it for game balance purposes. I mean, there's one guy, Chumbly Bumbly, who analyzes the game, makes it absolutely positively no fun to play, because he'll show you how the bullet's not coming from the center of the ship. It's not coming from where the gun is. I mean, it's like when I went to college, I got a job as a projectionist. And they teach you that in order to switch from one reel of a film to another reel of a film, actual film, there's a little circle on the upper right hand side of the frame. I'd seen it all my life, but once he pointed it out to me, it ruined movies for me until the digital age came on, and they stopped doing that to movies. So every time I saw that, I know that there is a change. There is a change coming, a real change coming, and I remember how nervous it used to make me. I wasn't terribly good at doing real changes. Alright.
What drives me always crazy in action movies is when they handle guns wrong and fake the reloading or so, or have 100 bullets in a 30 bullet magazine or so. That always drives me nuts.
Yep. Right, let's do that.
This is still big, I would say.
Okay, let's do. Oh, I didn't do that right. I can undo it. Hold on. Name of that Battlestar is Vulture. Let's turn that off. Oh, okay, I see the PCM is ready to turn early. Alright, in that case, see if we can't jam you up a little bit.
I'm on it, Commander.
No, this is not going to work. Hold off. Alright, that's fine. I'm also wondering how he does it with no recon. I guess you have to come to him.
Yeah, it was kind of a mistake to not keep the distance, but as mentioned, it was really close spawn, so yeah, it was not really possible to get engaged to the battle early.
That's fine. We're giving each other clues and talking, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, the pain went away. The pill started to work. I'm feeling better now. Where are these guys going? Oh, they're doing the old satellite ambush. That never works.
Yeah, it's such a nice place to hide.
Yep. I'm thinking maybe there's Orions out there. Something's fishy here. Control and Command A. X. I'm gonna get away from that freaking satellite. That's for damn sure. I actually had some pretty decent success against people by pulling back the Raptors. When it fires a missile, pulling back. When it gets a good paint, pulling back. Keeping it on the move so it's hard to concentrate on it in a race because it's an important part of the tank setup. I know that. Okay, what do I want to do with this? I want to say, let's go here. Let's make sure I don't get. I thought that was an excellent trick you did with the Taipans the other day.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember.
You basically jumped up atop and started taking out my armor and fire control until I figured out you were there and put fighters on you. Alright, that was wrong. Oh, your PCM was not showing up.
Okay.
Huh. Alright, I made a mistake. I put an extra PCM in there. It's not a ginormous mistake. It's just lowered my point totals a little bit, and it was not so smart. And my hitting
You
power
shot yourself in the foot?
No, I just didn't do something right. This fleet should have 40 more points than it has. Alright, he's coming out. He's looking for trouble. Okay, I'm going to... Let's do this.
Yes, sir.
End of turn. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good now. I think that pill so long to work.
Get every gun ready and bearing on the hostile.
Alright. Well, it shows you colonial. You've got colonial fleet. And I've got... Uh,
But you need to wait with uploading this video because if this halfway works, I want to keep it a little bit secret for a while
it's
because then
fine.
I
I've
can use it.
got... I will... I've got... Except for Thursdays and Fridays, I've got... I've got backlog material out there till the end of April, so it's fine. You can
Okay,
hold it
that
back as
should
long as
work.
you want. He doesn't watch
Okay,
my site
nice.
anymore. He doesn't watch my site anyway, so. Alright.
You can take your time. I have to get me a new cup of tea right
Okay.
now. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
All right, I got Dratus on 2 ships here. Looks interesting to me. All right, what the, oh, I hit a rock? Oh, a freaking satellite. Give me a break. I'm really gonna hit a satellite? Yeah, apparently I'm gonna mangle a satellite. I must have got close to it. Okay.
With your Mercury?
Yeah. I'm gonna have a hard time avoiding it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Control A, X. That's fine. Oh, so my ships? What are they doing out there? My ship's red or blue?
Your dots are the red ones, from my perspective.
Okay, I got that. Let's do this. Right,
Your markers there. Yeah, it's maybe because you got the red color for your ships, so...
Maybe have something to do with that, yeah. Red. All right. Oh, the armament. The armament is so important. What are those? I see he's got... All right, I see.
Should work. I hope.
It's hard to fight this fleet.
Okay, that's a problem.
Yeah, I spotted the Taipans. Took care of business. It's just other ships. We got boarded.
Oh, my Taipans are looking really bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna get boarded. Right, full defensive. Let's blast at these guys. See if I can take out a squadron here. Boom. All right, that may work on the turn. Take that. So we got the Jupiter flak field. That's awesome.
So say we are.
I don't think these are Dank's tactics I'm using here, but it'll probably work. There's a lot of freaking debris mines in there. I think the way to work them is to provide PCM coverage to my guys.
Oh, I see a mistake. I believe there in your fleet you've made. You brought one too much of the PCMs
Yes,
and one less torp. I mean, maybe it doesn't make the difference, but it could.
It might hurt me, but PCM, it definitely changes it. I need to be more accurate. I apologize. I pointed it out a few minutes ago, but still, I should have done a better
Yeah,
job
no, it's
building the freaking fleet. All right, let's see. Let's go here. I want now. What I want to do is I don't want to go towards you. I want to. All right, let's see here. Let's see. I want to cross the T. The Neptune. I love that Neptune. Right. Well. I think I've noticed that boarders do not get deterred by the concept of flying through flak. They will fly through flak to get where they need to go. All right.
wow. My Neptune is looking bad.
Yeah, we took out a Valkyrie. I've got 217 Marines in this configuration. All right, we got that happening. We got that happening. Got that happening. Okay, that's fine. Ohio. Okay, I can't do that. I have to go around those guys.
I had the hope that the Taipans would distract your Vipers for longer.
Yeah, this is a tactic that can be used to hit them pretty well. All right, let's see here. Let's go for that. I'll take care of him. And I've got all my ships got boarded. That's pretty smart. All right. All right, that's not going to help, so let's stop using it. Cancel flag. Alright, here we go. Alright, still didn't take the Jupiter out completely, but worked better.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's go with that. Let's do...
So say we all. Deploying countermeasures.
Alright, it'll pull away later. Where are they? Alright, that's fine. Let's take him. Yeah, make sure he goes away. That will lessen the danger from that. And he's gonna say, paint the target. Paint me a Battlestar.
I like my paint. don't change the color.
Okay, that's a good one. Z.
Maybe not.
No, it's actually it's good. I don't think we need to hit that ship. Hit that Triton, maybe. I don't know. Looks like it needs to lose some fire control. Oh, yes, we have to do that. It doesn't really matter what you just do to me. I'm going to be fit down 15% on the rest of this game, no matter what I do. It's actually very good to smack the better. So that's good. All right. That boarding is definitely causing me some issues. Okay, let's go. Mm-hmm. Oh, damn it.
Oh, you forgot to press the ready button.
Yeah. Right, hangers hit. Alright, we have to... Oh, shoot. I hit the damn thing after all. Where did I hit it? Frack me. What's it doing? Alright, that's fine. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it's a struggle for my Jupiters to get your Valkyries.
Yeah, it's a general issue. I have trouble with smaller targets.
Yeah, the precision was really low.
I want. Yeah, that's not the one I want to hit. I want that one. Great. Now these guys were other fighters. They've obviously fallen through some debris mines. Oh, that's that's a useless place to be. All right. Let's go somewhere where you're gonna have trouble hitting me. Right. Go.
Ooh.
My air wing is essentially non-existent.
Yeah, they had luck that they're still alive. With 1 or 2 points of power. Maybe I should have focused your Valkyrie, your Mercury. I don't know.
It's hard. They're all pretty capable ships. All right. These torpedoes will come in handy, though. My firing arcs are not overlapping as they should be. Valkyrie's nearly go nose to nose there.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Oh, frack. Yeah, that didn't went according to plan.
You're out of PCMs. Well, okay. Let's see. That one's flacking. That one's target. All right. Let's see. I got this Mercury. He's got good armor still spread around, so I'm able to point my nose at the Jupiter and try and rise to extend out to the outside of my range so that you can't touch me back. Is that working? Yeah, it's not bad. Let's check the firing solution. What happened to the Battlestar blew up already?
Yeah, I've only have one left.
Okay. I can't say these were classic tactics. It was, I mean, I flew into the debris mines. That tactic worked.
Oh, you got my fire control. That's a bad day for my Jupiter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've pretty much gotten out of range of these. Called some fighters. It's going to take forever to rebuild those squadrons, though. I'll just put PCM. Let's see this.
Yeah, I mean, I should have waited maybe a little bit with my Taipans, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, if you use that trick too often, you'll get tagged with doing that. You've already done that to me once successfully, so. I actually it was the only thing I got on Drata, so I just took a look over there. I was expecting to see Mark IIs or Mark 7s. I saw the Taipans, and I said, I don't think he's got anything to protect them. Alright, that did not go according to your plan, but it's interesting. Next time I do this, I will play a more accurate fleet for you. Well, he's also got a fleet that's got a 12K fleet that's pretty interesting. He's got it's got a couple of Minotaurs in it. It looks pretty strong to me.
Yeah, I think I've met it already. I believe it was the fleet. I'm not sure if I won against it. The one where yeah, you weren't there, but I once had a match with him or against him where I've played the Cylons.
Okay.
And there I destroyed a Mercury with 2 Gorgons.
Really?
Yeah, I hacked the Mercury to death, so it couldn't do anything, and then I had the Gorgons there, and they needed a little bit of time, but they killed the Mercury then. It was hilarious.
What'd you do? Suppress his fire control or something? It should be able to blow you out.
All his subsystems were down.
Oh, you virused him. Okay. That now I understand.
I began with flight control, I think, or navigation, I'm not sure. But I had 2 or 3 squadrons of the war drivers, and they made really fast, work with Mercury firewalls. Surprised me a little how fast it was, but yeah, the enhanced firewalls of the Mercury are not worth it.
Yep.
Kind of. Yeah, the problem of my Jupiters in this match were the precision against your Valkyries. The precision was really low, 23%, 38%. The best one was at 40%.
And you had Raptors boosting your doesn't help. It's the silence.
There were no Raptors boosting anything here. Or you mean the match I've mentioned?
I think they boost firewall.
Hmm.
The ship they're based on, but
No, I can't remember, but I think not. Yeah, okay, thank you for the help. I appreciate it.
I'll be able to provide you more help for other experiments in the future.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to figure out how to beat the guy myself, so.
Yeah, and we will do the co-op game.
It's cool. It's a challenge.
Okay, then.
Get some sleep, okay?
I just have to figure out a good fleet or a fleet I like for co-op, because the one I have is just a tank with flag field, and that's a little bit boring.
Well, I would think. Here's an idea. You've got have a top shooter fleet. I would say a Jupiter, a pair of Heracles, maybe 3 Heracles.
With top shooter, you mean shooting from top to lower position, or the other way?
No, from the top. The Heracles and Jupiter can
Yeah.
be low or high, but you want to work it out so that the guns from your Jupiter and your 3 Heracles intercept on the Mercury he always brings. You charge the Mercury. You can't stop.
Okay, you mean PvP? I was in it already at the co-op game in my head.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
So,
I mean, I have the 2 Heracles I have already in the fleet. I've used against them, and they killed the Merc, but they, the Vipers, Mark 7s.
all right, let's see. Let's take 2. Let's see. Let's figure out the points on this fleet. All right, the Jupiter 2s is going to cost you 2,500 plus aircraft. Combine that with a pair of Heracles, you're at about 5,700. What if we use that for?
Wait. I think I have a fleet of 2 Jupes and 2 Heracles already.
Actually, you want to maybe get rid of one of the Jupiters and replace it with say a swarm of Berserks.
Yeah.
That gives you good high quality fighters.
I will not win the fighter battle, regardless what I'm doing.
Forward deploy. You'll roll over his Mercury early, and then you just shoot him down. Okay, let's actually build the fleet and look at it here. Let's see what I can put together. Oh. All right, first we'll stop the recording, and we'll get another recording later. Remember to do the upload for tomorrow's video too. Haven't done that yet.
And the problem is the maneuverability of the Valkyries. They are fast, and Berserk